RadioCare is a quirky old-school radio show playing music from the 70s to present day. RadioCare wants to connect with you through music.
And a very good evening. I'm Mike Coward and you're listening to RadioCare. It's Saturday night and this is another live one, so it's going out to everyone. Hopefully you're able to tune in. If not, it will be available on podcast later. So this is episode 8 and we're going to kick off with Gilbert O'Sullivan and Get Down. And that was Gilbert O'Sullivan, Get Down, from 1973. From the album I'm a Writer, Not a Fighter. It's probably one of his better songs. And it hit the top of the charts. So this next one is from a band called Pilot, and it's January.
with your eyes.
Feel lonely? Tune in to RadioCare via podcast weekly. RadioCare is hosted by Mike Howard, broadcasting from Coventry to the world.
And I say it every week, yes, I'm broadcasting from Coventry in the West Midlands. And that was Pilot January from 1975. That always takes me back to living in a high-rise block in East London in Poplar. Just one of them songs that sort of transports me back to then. I was 5 years old at the time when that song came out. Just probably one of them sort of memories that sticks with me. This next song is by the band Wild Cherry. I used to play it in one of my bands, Seeing Red. It was a favourite, always went down well with people, and this one is Play That Funky Music. And that was Wild Cherry from 1976. Got to number 7 in the UK charts. So how's everyone's day been? There's been a bit of sunshine out today. It's been a bit of a sad day, hasn't it? It's a funeral of Prince Philip today. So that sort of dominated most of the TV today. But yeah, quite a sad day sort of for us Brits, and I suppose the sort of rest of the Commonwealth who liked him. He was one of them Marmite people, wasn't he? You either liked him or hated him. I really liked him. I thought he was great. So this next one is from Earth, Wind and Fire, and it's called Fantasy.
Yes, I'm free. Now I'm on my way. Come to see victory in a land called fantasy. Love and light for you and me to behold. To your soul is ecstasy. You will find of the kind that has been in search of you. Many lives has brought you to recognize it's your life now in review.
And that was Earth, Wind and Fire, Fantasy. I'm just reading on here that it was actually inspired by the film Close Encounters of a Third Kind. Maurice White had seen that, and he was inspired to sort of write fantasy. It was actually it's not such a great hit, but got to number 14 in the UK and New Zealand, 32 in the USA, but in Ireland it actually got to number 4 in the charts. So with Ireland, we're over to the Nolans.
Join Mike Howard at RadioCare as you travel in time from the 70s to present day. Over an hour of top tunes and great banter.
And that was the Nolans from 1980. Actually, it came out 1979, but it was a hit by February 1980, probably one of their biggest hits, and it's still performed today, sort of with the surviving members of the Nolans. The Irish connection is the family sort of being Irish, but I know that they actually settled in Blackpool in the 60s, 70s. Anyway, we're off to Buggles. Well, not off to Buggles, actually. This one's by Buggles, and its Video Killed the Radio Star. And that was Buggles' Video Killed a Radio Star from 1978. It was the first music video shown on MTV in the US, airing at 1 minute past midnight on the 1st of August 1981, and the first video shown on MTV Classic in the UK on March the 1st, 2010. Yeah, something you didn't know. Anyway, welcome to anyone that's just joined the show. I'm Mike Howard. This is RadioCare, and we play music from the 70s up to present day. And there's no news and there's no weather. There's just me, music, and some waffling. This one is Eye of the Tiger. And that was The Eye of a Tiger by Survivor, 1982, I believe. Yes, it was, because it was when Rocky III came out. I do remember it. I just turned 13, I think, when this song came out, and I used to go to this youth club in Stevenage, because I grew up in Hertfordshire, at the Bowes-Lyon Centre, I think it was called, and it was one of the songs they kept playing on the jukebox quite a lot there. So that music always takes me back to certain periods of my life. I don't know whether that's the same for yourselves, but that's how I can sort of like remember sort of dates and things like that. I'm a bit strange like that. So this next one is one by China Crisis, and it's called Wishful Thinking. And that was China Crisis, Wishful Thinking from 1984. It was a number 9 hit for them in the UK. I do like that one, but I actually prefer Black Man Ray. But I've been meaning to play a China Crisis one for a while. as I have sort of with the next trio, the Thompson Twins. They're another sort of a band that I quite liked in the early 80s, so I've been meaning to play them a while, and this one's called Hold Me Now.
I have a picture pinned to my wall, an image of you and of me, and we're laughing with love at it all. Look at our life now, all tattered and torn. We fuss and we fight and delight in the tears that we cry until dawn. Oh, hold me now. Oh, warm my heart. Stay with me. Let loving start. Let loving start. You say
RadioCare is a quirky old-school radio show playing music from the 70s to present day. RadioCare wants to connect with you through music.
And that was the Thompson Twins. That was released in late 1983 and it peaked at number 4 in the charts. It was from their album Into the Gap. I think I can still remember the cover of that album. I think I had it on vinyl. So this next one is one by Kool and the Gang. It's a romantic ballad, this one, and it was quite popular, and I think probably still is, for wedding songs. This next song peaked at number 4 in the charts, and it's Cherish.
Let's take a walk together near the ocean shore, hand in hand, you and I. Let's cherish every moment we have been given, for time is passing by. I often pray before I lay down by your side. If you receive your calling before I awake, could I make it through the night? Cherish the love we have. We should cherish the life we live. Oh, cherish the love, cherish the life, cherish the love. Stays the same, but love will stand the test of time. The next life that we live in remains to be seen. Will you be by my side? I often pray before I lay down by your side, and if you receive your calling, could I make it through the night? Cherish the love we have. We should cherish the life we live. Baby, yeah. Cherish the love. Cherish the life. Oh, yeah. Cherish the love. Oh, cherish the love we have. While we're together.
And that was Kool and the Gang, Cherish, from, when was it? 1985, I think I said it earlier on. So this next one was a favourite of my dad's. My dad's been sort of passed quite a few years now, but he really used to love this song. It's Mature If I Was, and if we were going anywhere in the car and it came on, he used to whack it up really loud and sing along to it. So this one is If I Was, and it's by Majeur.
Take me to their hearts.
that was Majeur, If I Was, from 1985. It did actually get to number one, but was only there for about a week. One thing I can say about the songs from the 80s, you certainly got your money's worth with them, didn't you? Back in the 60s and 70s, there was a thing about having the 2-minute to 3-minute hit. You know, it couldn't be any more than that for radio airplay. But in the 80s, they certainly liked to sort of have the 4-minute, 5-minute song. So sticking with 1985, I've played this band before, but not this song. This one is by a-ha, and it is Take On Me. And that was a-ha and Take On Me from 1985. I played Video Killed the Radio Star earlier on, and this one, and there's a connection. I went to see a band, must be probably about 13 years ago, called The Feeling, and they do probably one of the best cover versions of both them songs, Video Killed the Radio Star and Take On Me. Seen them do it live, and it is just fantastic. So this next one is one from Julian Lennon. I was a big John Lennon fan, a big Beatles fan, still am, still love the music. And this was Julian Lennon's tribute to his dad, really, and to say goodbye to him. And that was Julian Lennon, Too Late for Goodbyes, and that was from 1985, and it did actually go to number 6 in the UK singles charts. A brilliant song. I just want to say a big thank you to anyone that's just joined. And if you have just joined, I'll introduce myself. I'm Mike Howard. This is RadioCare. I'm broadcasting from Coventry, and RadioCare is about connecting people through music. There's no news, there's no weather, there's just me, the microphone, music, and a bit of friendly banter. Me talking to myself. No, not talking to myself, talking to you. So, yeah, thank you to the people that have tuned in. I think we're up to just over 2,000 people listening. I'd love to know where you're sort of from in the UK. This is available on podcast later on. I will be uploading it for anyone that's at the pub tonight and couldn't sort of join me. But I don't blame you. We've been stuck indoors for a long while, so if you're out enjoying yourself, have a good night, but just stay safe. So this next one is one by ABC, and it's When Smokey Sings.
1, 2, 1, 2, 3.
makes it out of sight, and everything's good in the world tonight. When Smokey sings, I hear violins. When Smokey sings, I forget everything. As she's packing the things, as she's spreading her wings, the front door might slam, but the back door it rings. And Smokey sings, he sings. Arrogance and eloquence, for sale or rent or hire. Should I say yes, a match is best, then I would be a liar. Symphonies that soothe the rage when lovers' hearts catch fire. Like a bird in flight on a hot, sweet night. You know you're right, just to hold her tight. He suits it right, makes it out of sight, and everything's good in the world tonight. When Smokey sings, I hear violins. When Smokey sings, I forget everything, yeah. As she's packing her things, as she's spreading her wings, smashing the hell with the heaven she brings. Then Smokey sings, he sings. Would it be true to say, I need you so bad, I need you so bad today? Would it be true to say, I need you so bad, I need you so bad? When Smokey sings, I hear violins. When Smokey sings, I forget everything. As she's packing her things, as she's spreading her wings, she threw back the ring. When Smokey sings, Smokey sings, Smokey sings.
And that was ABC When Smokey Sings from 1987. And that got to number 11 in the UK charts. I just keep looking at the numbers sort of going up with the listeners doing this live show, and it's up to about 3,500 now. So I just want to thank anyone that's actually stayed on and sort of listening to me. So hopefully you're enjoying the show and you're enjoying the music that I'm playing. I really enjoy making these shows and the podcasts, and I know sort of from my friends and people that do listen on a regular basis, you know who you are, sort of my friends in Great Yarmouth, in Rugby, in Coventry, all over the UK, in New Zealand, in the Philippines, in Australia, in America. Everyone that sort of like regularly sort of tunes in to the podcasts or sends me messages through the Facebook group RadioCare, just to say a big thank you, because you know that encourages me to do more of these, and I really enjoy doing them. It's my hobby, and what a great hobby to have. If I can play music and make people happy, that's got to be a good thing. So this one's one by Crowded House, one of my favourite bands. I say it every week, one of my favourite bands, but no, anyone that knows me, Crowded House are one of my favourite bands. And this one is Weather With You.
Walking
the sleep, but not the dream. Things ain't cooking in my kitchen. Strange affliction wash over me. Julius Caesar and the Roman Empire couldn't conquer the blue sky. Well, there's a small boat made of china. It's going nowhere on the mantelpiece. Well, do I lie like a lounge room lizard, or do I sing like a bird released? Everywhere you go, always take the weather with you. Everywhere you go, always take the weather. Everywhere you go, you always take the weather with you. Everywhere you go, you always take the weather with you. Everywhere you go, always take the weather with you. Everywhere you go, you always take the weather. Everywhere you go, you always take the weather with you. Everywhere you go, you always take the weather. You take the weather with you. Everywhere you go, always take the weather with you. Everywhere you go, always take the weather. Everywhere you go, always take the weather with you. Everywhere you go, always take the weather. Take the weather with you.
And that was Crowded House Weather with You from 1991. It was from the Woodface album. Probably one of the first albums I bought of Crowded House, and then I just got really hooked with them, and then bought their back catalogue and been a fan ever since. Seen them in concert and seen Neil Finn several times, and the Finn brothers. Yeah, absolutely love them. Yep, that got to number... Let's have a look. That was a top 10 hit. Got to number 7 in the UK charts. So this next one, I actually bought the album, but only for this one song. It's by the band Extreme, and it's called More Than Words.
Saying I love you is not the words I want to hear from you. It's not that I want you not to say it, but if you just by saying I love you. More than now that I've tried to talk to you and make you understand, all you have to do is close your eyes and just reach out your hands and touch me. Hold me close, don't ever let me go. More than words is all I ever needed you to show. Then you wouldn't have to say that you love me, 'cause I'd already know. More than words. More than
No need to feel lonely. Tune in to RadioCare via podcast weekly. RadioCare is hosted by Mike Howard, broadcasting from Coventry to the world.
And that was Extreme, More Than Words, from 1990. Well, it was 1990 the album came out. Reached number 2 in the UK charts and was a number 1 in the US. Probably one of their lighter songs. They're quite a heavy band, which is probably one reason why I didn't sort of take to the rest of the album. But can't knock them. Fantastic sort of musicians in what they do. So, yep, that was Extreme, More Than Words. So this next artist is a one-hit wonder, and it's a great one-hit wonder from 1990. The artist is called Zoe, and it's Sunshine on a Rainy Day.
I see you in the darkness, I see you in light. I see your eyes shining in through the night. Make me feel like I belong. Don't leave me, you won't leave me here all alone. Cast your eyes
What a great song, a classic that is. That's a one-hit wonder, but it's a great one from Zoe, and that's Sunshine on a Rainy Day. Was released in 1990, but it wasn't until 1991, September 91, that it got to number 4 in the UK charts. So it was a bit of a sort of a slow journey, sort of like to get into there, but what a great song that is. So this show's about combining sort of like the music from the past. So we start off in the 70s and I take you on a bit of a journey through the 80s into the 90s. And this one is a recent release, but I've been a bit sneaky again. I do that every now and again. So this one is one by the DJ producer Majestic, and he's combined with Boney M to do a version of Rasputin. And this came out the end of February, and it's actually been a real sort of it got to number 2 in the UK charts, and 100 million Spotify streams, and it's had over 200,000 sort of likes on the TikTok platform. So this is Rasputin. Just thought I'd wake you up before the end of the show. That was Majestic and Boney M and Rasputin. That's one that's came out recently, but the original was in 1978. So we are getting near the end of the show. I hope you've enjoyed it. I've enjoyed playing the tracks tonight. Just got a few more left, and the next one is one by Years and Years, and it's called Starstruck. But before we do go into that, because there's been a lot of new listeners, I think, sort of joined tonight, and I'm really, really chuffed that you have, and I hope you've really enjoyed the music. Now, if you want to keep up with what's happening sort of with my podcast and when I'm going to be doing the live sort of shows, if you're on Facebook, look for RadioCare on there, hosted by Mike Howard, and I'll let you join a group, and then you'll be able to sort of find out a bit more. Hopefully you've enjoyed what you've been listening to. Like I say, I enjoy making these every week. It's about making people happy, and if I can do that, that's a job worth sort of doing. So as mentioned, this one is Years and Years, and it's Starstruck.
I feel like all these people in this room don't shine like you. If I could bottle you up, I would sip you like cosmic juice. So give me that good love all night. Don't need your cash, I got my own to spend it on you if I like. If you wanna dance, baby, let's dance. We can dream until reason why I can't speak, think, or stop staring at your glow. I wanna tell you everything that's on my mind, baby, even if I chose. Ooh, yeah. So give me that good love all night. Don't need your cash, I got my own to spend it on you if I like. If you wanna dance, baby, let's dance. We can dream until
Join Mike Howard at RadioCare as you travel in time from the 70s to present day. Over an hour of top tunes and great banter.
Well, I've certainly taken us well and truly over an hour. So we are getting right at the end of the show. There's about 2 songs left. This next one is one by the boss himself. This is Bruce Springsteen. And it is called I'll See You in My Dreams.
The road is long and seeming without end. The days go on. I remember you, my friend. And though you're gone, and my heart's been emptied, it seems, I'll see you in my see you in my dreams.
And that was Bruce Springsteen, I'll See You in My Dreams. So that brings us to the end of the show. That's been a great show, playing some fantastic tunes, and I'm just absolutely chuffed with all the people that have sort of joined me tonight to listen in. Might not sound a lot to you, but over 7,000 people listening tonight does mean a lot to myself. So I want to thank you all, and I really hope you've enjoyed the show. Next week's show will be on a Friday night instead of Saturday, but I'll advertise it on the Facebook group. I'll also put a schedule here on the Caster FM site so that you can see when it's going to be on. That'll be 8 o'clock on Friday again. So all that's left is for me to say is thank you, stay safe, have a good week, and hope you can join me next Friday. And if you get a chance to listen to the back catalogue, it's all on podcast. You can find it on Spreaker, iTunes, Spotify. Just look up RadioCare and Mike Howard, and you'll find me on there. And thank you once again. Have a good evening. Enjoy the rest of the weekend.
Baby, I'm amazed the way you love me all the time. Maybe I'm afraid of the way I love you.
RadioCare is a quirky old-school radio show playing music from the 70s to present day. RadioCare wants to connect with you through music.